How we doing, everyone? Having a good day so far? All right, we're not gonna really waste any time right now. I throw out a tweet just in case. We'll see where it goes. But for now, what we are doing is we are going to be working on a song. Working on the instrumental for a song. So this song is called "Perfectly Imbalanced." I don't think I've shared this on the main before, but this is something that I wanted to share on the main. Um, because it's cool. I'm liking how this one's turning out. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump into the Pro Tools layout. Alright, so I shared this on Twitter before, but I think I'll share it here again. Just what we're working on. Or at least, okay, we'll start with what I've worked on so far, and then we'll move on to what we need to do today. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. The loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, maybe that's okay. All right, that's what I showed off on Twitter. What we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be filling out the instrumental because we have a lot of stuff that needs to get done. And I would like the song hopefully done by the end of the week so I can move on to a different project. But as you can see here, we have pretty basic. We have chords, bass, drums. We got a few things that we need to do. First off, and the one that I'm about to do, we're going to record the guitar parts, which is an extension of this. So we're going to need to get one of these for each of the choruses, or if we can manage to lock in a perfect take, then we're going to just copy and paste it. And we'll do the same for the verses. So that'll be pretty easy. Here, hang on. I'm looking for what am I looking for? I'm looking for the lyrics. Music stuff, work in progress, perfectly imbalanced. There we go. Okay. All right, I got the lyrics up here just in case. But I've also got some other things we need to do first before we tackle the lyrics, because lyrics and vocals are going to be the last thing that we tackle. Everything here is pretty much temporary. So what I want to do right now very quickly is I want to pull out Beat Detective. What we're going to do is we're going to clip separation, capture selection for beat 1 through 18, sure. We're looking for, I want to say it's 18th notes. Boom, 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 do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, maybe not. Hang on. Maybe it is 16th notes. Hang on. Let's go ahead and capture selection again. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this out. I think take these two out, because right here is where it does the... Yeah. So yeah, up until then. Should be right. So let's go ahead and let's separate. Let's conform. Yes. And edit smoothing. No, actually, that sounds really bad. Hang on, let's go back to the original clip very quickly. Oh, hang on, I forgot. We need to take these off. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let's try that again. See if we can manage to get this right. Okay, so try clip conforming again. Yeah, move it to new locations. Should line up on the right beats. And clip smoothing, fill in, and crossfade I think is what we want. What on earth is happening here? I'm not entirely sure what's happening there, so I think for now we're just gonna stick with the main one for now, since it's pretty close to the time. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any closer than that, if we're being honest. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and just move on to the second part here, which is first. Going to do that, and then mute that and mute. Actually, no, we're fine. Don't mute that. We should have low latency on this, right? Right. Oh, cool. My camera froze again. Let's see if we can fix that. I don't know what's up with this camera for some odd reason. Let's quickly... properties. Deactivate. Reactivate. Yeah, no idea why it does that. It might just be for just because of how old it is. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's back this out a bit. Let's try recording very quickly just to get a feeling for what we want. But first, hang on. So it's. Okay, so we'll get that for the verse first. I'm just fine. Maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving in to inhibitions that we used to try to fight. Keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings flooding me, never know how. Losing track of time. What the fuck was that? I I have no idea what that was. Alright, for this one what we're going to do is we're going to shift right there and see if this lines up with everything. Maybe that maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that you. I would love to know where the beat is, but maybe that. Man, I don't think we'll get it. So here, hang on. Let's go ahead and Control Save and then Control W, and then Control O, Control Shift O. I'm getting better at my hotkeys, which is really good. Come on. Okay, there we go. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. Okay, we have absolutely nothing going on here. Come on, work with me here. Maybe that's piano's not working. Maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that we used to try to fight. Okay, I'll save that recording. We'll go ahead and do a new one just in case. Because I'm gonna beat detective it. I'm gonna conform it to what I need to. All right, let's get a lead in. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to record. There we go. I'm just fine. Maybe that's okay. Losing time, stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that we used to try to fight. Keeps me Jesus Christ. Nice. Okay, that that threw me off. Come on. We'll go ahead and we'll snooze the ad breaks if possible. 5 minutes. Okay. You know, it would be better if you like snooze it for 15, but I'm not gonna complain about that today. Not today. I'm just fine. Maybe that's okay. Losing time, stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that we used to try to fight. Keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings flooding me, never know how. Losing track of time. Okay, that's not going the way I wanted to. Let me think. How do we get stuff to work the way we want it to? Crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine. Maybe that's okay. Losing time, stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that let's just use. Hang on, I'm gonna try something that's gonna be very painful to my ears, but we're gonna see if we can do this. What is it? Playback engine. I'm gonna bring up the sample rate. No, not that high. We're gonna see if that works. Crossing all the lines. Okay, save, and then open it again. We're gonna see if that's gonna fix the problem. Could be a multitude of problems that are causing this, but I'm gonna see if I can solve this the most logistic way possible. Come on, come on. Crossing all the lines. Okay. Crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go into quick punch mode. Crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. There we go. I keep saying I'm just fine. Maybe that's okay. Losing time, stuck in this room, colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that we used to try to fight. Keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings flooding me, I never know how. Losing track of. Okay, let's see if that is what we managed to get for. Line you up pretty much with the start. Okay. Losing time, stuck in this room of colors and bright lights. Okay. Event. No. Yes. No. What is it? No, yeah, it is the event. Be detective. Capture selection. Should be 33-1. Actually, no, 32-4. There we go. Capture selection. Clip separation. We're going to be doing this on the quarter note scale. I think that's probably going to be the best. Capture selection. Let's do beats, bars. Am I doing something wrong here? What am I doing wrong? Trying to figure this out. Is anything getting selected? What is happening here? Alright, now I'm really confused here. What's happening? What did I do? Great. Do I need to manually put these in? I'm gonna cry if I need to manually put these in. Why on earth would you have me manually put these in? That's a little disgusting. I'll vaguely put them in and then I'll match them up later. Just so I have an idea. You don't need to pop up every single time. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. There we go. Roughly where you start. It's right there. You start right here. Start a little back here. I'm trying to cut out those scratches as well. Maybe not cut them out exactly, but try and contain them a little bit so it's not as audible. You're way off. You're over here. You start over here. You start over here. Maybe a little farther back. There we go. You start way over here. They're very close. It's very, very close. Almost all of them are close to a bar measure. So we just gotta clean that up a bit. I don't think it's even like a beat off. Oh, go back. There we go. First one I was early. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Where are we? 32? Okay, we're almost done. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Alright. Separate all the clips. And then conform. Okay, so it should be on every beat. And then let's go ahead and let's fill in crossfade. Losing time. Scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings. I'm smart. I gotta say it. I'm smart. Okay, that doesn't need to be there. And the end can be chopped off at the start. Okay, there we go. Let's say that again very quickly. Okay, yeah, that works. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. What's up, guys? Today I bombed. Okay. I'm not gonna repeat that in case it gets clipped out of context. What's a bug? What's up? We're doing a music thing. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna copy this and we're gonna paste it right here into verse 2. And maybe the bridge? I think we can do the bridge. Yeah, the bridge is the same. Nah, actually, I think I'll do something different for the bridge. We'll figure it out when we get there. Probably something closer to what the chorus sounds like. Was this our project? It's not. But this is a project. This is something I'm trying to get done, hopefully, before in the next week or something, so I can show it off. Or so that I can get in the good graces of a certain company. Okay. Why did I say it like that? Not a certain company. I'm not going to say what it is in case I don't get it. But it would be super cool if I did, so... This has the vibe of a Michael Bay movie outro. It's not... I wouldn't say so, but okay. On this call, I keep... Okay. Let's go ahead and let's work on the pre-chorus. What is that? What is it? It's 20 Autobots among the stars. We are here. We are waiting. Okay, yeah. All right. You do you. Okay, we need to hit that low D flat. How on earth are we gonna hit a low D flat? Let's see. Maybe. Yeah. Let's quickly expand this for a second so I can take a look. Things perfectly. So it'll be losing track of time. Days turn into weeks. Stress is building up. Stress is building up. I can see. Trying to think. So it would have to be the upper part. So it's D flat and then E flat, and go to B flat. So we'll probably go down. So it'll be. What comes after? So it's then it'd be. Wait. Okay, hang on. Cycle this for me so I can hear it. Okay, let's go ahead and let's try and get this recorded. Probably gonna need to do a new one just in case, and then I'll just layer it on this one. All right, we'll see how this goes. Oh, no tracks are recorded. Good to know. Very good to know. Okay, start off on the wrong chord. Beautiful start. Let's try that again and pretend that didn't happen. Something like that. Let's try that again and not make so much of a mess. Okay. I think I'll keep it, but I'm probably not going to use it. So we're going to do another take. Okay, and I fucked up that. It's always going to that, what is it? It's going back to like the E flat or whatever. That's really messing me up. So let's try this again. Okay, that one just that one failed. I'm trying not to do as many slides on audible slides. I'm trying to stop that from happening. And I am. The more I do this, the more I realize I'm not a good guitar player. So let's try this again. Hang on. We're gonna keep getting at this until it's right. Losing track of time. Days turn into weeks. I missed. I went to, I think it was a C natural or a, yeah, C natural versus a D flat. Can we just start from here to measure pickup? Losing track of time. Days turn into weeks. Stress is building up. Take a look and see. Everything's perfectly imbalanced. Okay, there we go. I think I got it. Yeah, I think I just want it to be like straight chords. So then it's... Give me the playlist view. In my mind, in my soul, through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. Into weeks, stress is building up. Take a look and see. All right, give me Backbeat Detective. Oh, I forget what's the keybind for it. Oh, Control 8 on the numpad. My bad. I thought it was Control B. Okay. Capture selection here. We're gonna separate the clip. You're still not gonna do that, are you? Okay, great. Good to know. Yeah. Please put one down. I do not need to be complicated in the slightest. Okay, there we go. At least this one didn't take nearly as long because there's not as many chords. Alright, we'll just work from the back forward, because it's easier. I don't know why I'm singing the Papyrus song from Undertale. Okay. This one goes all the way over here. Nope, a little bit farther. Okay, now we separate. Boom. We conform. Boom. And then we smooth it out. Okay, let's hear that now. Oh, jeez. Okay. What happened here? I think I see what happened here. Hang on. Let's try and solve this issue. Yeah, okay. That fixed it. Okay, we have another problem right here. I hope that's not going to be noticeable for something like this. Although, I could just chop some of these sections out. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to group these together. Where's my... Oh, that's why, because I'm on the right one. We're going to group you, and then we're going to group you right here. Alright, there we go. Now we don't need to look at so many clips at once. And then we're going to move this back to here, and should sound fine in the mix. Let's try that. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight. Keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings flooding me, I never know how. Losing track of time, days turn into weeks. The stress is building up. Take a look and see everything's perfectly. Alright, where was it? It was right here. Nope, don't. There's no need to do that. Alright, this. Control E. And. Boop. There we go. Alright, gone. Losing track of time. Days turn into weeks. The stress is building up. Take a look and see everything's perfectly balanced in my mind and in my soul. With the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Constantly rescheduling, forgetting to reply, trying to overcome my memory, problems that I hide. I am cutting all the strings attached. Don't want to be a slave to the passions that I carefully craft, a slave to all I've made. Thinking about the past, worried about what's to come, bettering myself, but will it come undone? Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Crossing all the lines, saying I'm just fine. Actually, I kind of like the sound of that. So, I wasn't planning on having that here for the chorus, but I kind of do like the way it sounds, where one instrument's just doing the straight, like, simple pattern, and then one's doing the boom, boom, boom with the drums. Here, can we solo that out just to hear it? I could see it working. I can see it working. If it doesn't, then easily I can just change this back to the regular chorus clip, which is this one. That could kind of work. I can see it working. All right. I think we're done with the guitar for now, at least. I might go back and do some stuff off stream, but let me turn this off for a second. Maybe I'll add a bass as well. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. Okay. What we're going to work on next is drums. Good drums. Lots of good drums. Okay. Okay, so, as you can see here, we have temp drums. What we're going to do is we're going to split them up into all their individual pieces. So, how do I want to tackle this? First off, I'm going to go ahead and put these in a folder. Where is it? Move to a folder. Just going to call it guitar. Like that. Easy peasy. Close that and then move that underneath. I think we're going to do the same thing for this. We're going to go ahead and move to a folder called perk. And we're going to go ahead and duplicate this a couple times. No, don't select the folder. If we select the folder, that's just going to create folders inside folders. And that's not what we want. Let me check my hair underneath my headphones. It's bothering me. Duplicate. We're going to go ahead and duplicate it 4 times. Okay, that's about what I expected. The program's frozen for a second while it thinks about how much it needs to do. Alright, cool. What we're going to do is we're going to take all this, duplicate it, and we're going to put it down here. Line it up, and then this one's going to be bass drum. We're going to mute this one. We're still going to call it temp perk. This one's going to be the bass drum. Or kick. My bad. That's the proper term for it. Alright. We're going to mute everything except the kick. Okay, so all this can go away. Oh, wait, hang on. I just realized we didn't mute it. There we go. Now it should be muted. Yeah, okay. All this, and then the bottom one is also kicks. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the exact same thing here. Mute everything here. Boom. So now that should just be kicks if we solo this. Yeah. Nope, what was that? Where is that coming from? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Everything should be muted. Where is that? Where are you? What? You shouldn't be on. What the f- Okay. Delete everything. Now I'm so confused. Where is it? What is being triggered? Help me out here, battery. What's being triggered? This one. So the one... It's like a middle one somewhere. Hang on. It's down here. This one's being triggered for some odd reason. Okay, let's see if that works now. Okay. I'm going to turn on that reverb a bit. Where is it? No, none of them have reverb. Where is that coming from? I think stuff is triggering when it shouldn't be. Alright. I was really hoping that wouldn't be this hard, but apparently it is. All that can go. We don't need it. Same thing with you. You all are no longer needed. You can go. That's where they are. Found it. They're like 3 layered. Okay, there we go. Now they all should be gone. I'm actually not going to worry about EQ right now. Okay, next what we need is this. And we're going to do snares. Which should be a little easier, because there we go. Okay, all that can go. Bass drums and all that can go. And for some reason, the ones that like to hide in the weeds can go as well. All right. Clearly my computer's not happy with me at the moment because it's stuttering. Okay, next, let's quickly rename this to snare. This one's going to be hi-hat. It's going to be both closed and open hi-hat. I don't think we're really going to hear too much of a difference. Crash is not a hi-hat, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of it. Okay, yeah, so everything here is... Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that, and get rid of all this. I'm not sure what these are. Actually, no, yeah, we'll leave those there just in case. I don't think they're needed, but... Wait. Oh, okay. The snares are still thing. I was like, what? What's... So this is what it sounds like. And then... Do we have any fills? I don't think we have any fills for this track. At least not right now. Perfectly balanced in my mind and in my soul. Perfectly balanced. Yeah, no, I think should be fine. All right, last but not least, this one's gonna be Crash. Which everything that isn't gonna blast my ears off. Okay. This can go. You all can go. You all can go. And the extra stragglers can go. So now it should just be... It's okay. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights. Giving into inhibition. Everything's perfectly balanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Constantly rescheduling, forgetting to reply, trying to overcome. Okay, that's actually gonna annoy the hell out of me. Where is it? Come back here. I gotta take those out. I gotta take the scratches out. Also, wait, hang on. Ungroup these. Why are you so far? Why are you not at the start? Hang on. Let's fix that. Constantly rescheduling. Rescheduling. Forgetting to reply. It's stuff like that. Stuff like that that really gets to me. Okay, yeah, hang on. Actually, if that's the case, let's go ahead and let's just group this again. I don't know what the command is. I don't think there is one to group it. Okay, group 7. We're going to take this out. Maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights. That one can go. That one is clearly there and can go. Losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights. Okay. Oh yeah, no, that can go still. Okay, how do we want to tackle this? I'm trying to think. Let me hit the temp bass again. Okay. Let me guess, we ran out of CPU power. Yep. Okay. It's a jazz guitar. Do we have anything else that can like work for this? Like, go back to guitars. It'd be nice if you actually played what's written. Modulation going on right now. Let me see. No. Okay. Okay, so this is actually doing nothing. It's just this one. And what's on it? What's on the guitar rig? Simple guitar tone. I don't think we want an ed. We don't want a lead sound on this.
And bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight, keeps me losing time stuck in this room. Colors and losing time stuck in this room. Colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight, keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. Anxious feelings flooding me, I never know how. Losing track of time, days turn into weeks, the stress is building up.
Actually, kind of like this one.
Imbalanced in my mind and in my soul, through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe
I get it. I get it. We ran out of CPU power. Just give me a quick second. All right, Massive Wall of Rock is a good one. Let me try some others.
losing time stuck in this room of colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight, keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings.
Interesting. Okay, I think we're probably gonna go with that for a bass at least right now. So,
Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time stuck in this room, colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight, keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings flooding me. I never know how. Losing track of time. Days turn into weeks. The stress is building up. Take a look and see everything's perfectly balanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines.
Oh, I see why it was red now.
I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Constantly rescheduling, forgetting to reply, trying to overcome my memory, problems that I hide. I am cutting all the strings attached. Don't want to be a slave to the passions that
No, don't copy the file. We don't need the
craft,
file.
a slave to all I've made. Thinking about the past.
Why are these in color? How did that
worried about
happen?
what's to come.
There we go.
Bettering myself, but will it come undone? Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on the soul. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Crossing all the lines, saying I'm just fine.
Wait, where did you come from, actually?
Seeing all the signs in the world my design. Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on the soul. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay.
I like it. I'm liking how the song's turning out. And I think we've done some decent work. I want to go back to the percussion now, and I want to start EQing stuff. Oh boy. Alright, now I gotta remember how to EQ. Give me a quick second, I need to look for something. Yes, this? No, this? Yes, this. Yes. Sorry, I was looking for a specific file. I need to see if this matches what I'm trying to do. Because if it does, then perfect, I can use this. If not, then I'll need to figure it out on my own. Is it part 1 that's mixing? I'm trying to remember. It might be part 2 if I'm being honest. What are we looking at? Color coding. I am looking for best way to EQ. Actually, hang on. I have a VOD on this. Let me see if I can find that VOD. Because I know what it's called, and it's going to be easier to find than a file in a haystack. Time traveler 65 VODs. Yeah. Following, not following. Finding dogs on Cheeto Dust, that's not the file. This is it, doing homework on stream. Let's just quickly mute that. So I don't need it, I just need to see what I did. Specifically for the bass drum. I need to figure out what I did for the bass drum. What am I working on here? Trying to see. The Tom. Need to back up a bit. Okay, so I know what I need to do now. So vaguely, it's supposed to look like this. High, no, not high cut. I need high shelf. No, low shelf is what I need. Right, low shelf, followed by something like this. And I need something up here. Is there a specific place for this? I didn't even realize I was in 30 decibels. Hang on, let's bring it back down to 12. Just for a little bit. Just so I can figure out what I'm doing. Alright. Let's hear the kick. Very quickly. Give me just a regular kick sample. Okay. What if we move this? No, that's way too high. Yeah, that sounds pretty. Alright, time to move on to
Tonight.
so for this, what I want is I want a low shelf. Make it a bit steeper. Make it, let's say, 30? Maybe even steeper, like say 48. Okay. This is a very interesting snare. I gotta figure this out. How did you run out of CPU? Brother. Okay. How do I need to... I think I need a high shelf for this. Right? Yeah, I think I need the high shelf for this. Way too high. Okay, so we got peaks at around 5 kilohertz, 10 kilohertz, and 220. What is happening over here? Hang on. Oh, it's the actual hit. Maybe we should keep that in. This one's gonna look pretty similar. Why are you not doing anything? There we go. hear it also on this one. Okay. Alright, and then crash. This is gonna be interesting. See the beginning one right here. Bruh! Let's try that. Okay, maybe not as loud. You can't keep doing this. Right here should be good. Somewhere around there. Okay, let me hear them all together. This one needs a compressor on it. Okay, I'm liking the sounds of this. Now let's try and start mixing things together a little better. Actually, I still need that open. Oh, memento. So with that down there, so the vocals are at the bottom, since we don't really care about them right now.
Perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time, stuck in.
I think that's what we need. Another bass. Give me a second.
Crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay.
There we go. Something that sort of sticks out a little bit more.
Crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Losing time, stuck in this room, colors and bright lights, giving into inhibitions that I used to try to fight. Keeps me stuck in isolation, always scared of reaching out. All the anxious feelings flooding me, never know how. Losing track of time, days stress is building up. Take a look and see everything's perfectly balanced in my mind and in my soul. With the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Constantly rescheduling, forgetting to reply, trying to overcome my memory, problems that I hide. I am cutting all the strings attached, don't want to be a slave to the passions that I carefully craft, a slave to all I've made. Thinking about the past, worried about what's to come, bettering myself, or will it come undone? Everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my balance. I am taking on the soul. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Crossing all the lines.
Oh, I see now. I see. I was like this guitar isn't sounding right for some reason. The order swapped up. So instead of it being the bridge is so I do need to record something new for that. Is it the same? No, we got onto the F instead of the B. So, never mind. We need to bring the guitar back. We need to get that done. Come on. Okay.
In a world of my design, everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. With the loudness and the silence, I am taking on the toll.
Okay, so what would it be? First off, how did this happen? Oh, I see. Yeet, get thrown over onto the back. Okay. Hair out of my face, thank you. So what would it be? So it would be
But maybe that's okay.
alright, let's go ahead and let's try that. How on earth are we gonna get this done? Also, what the heck happened here? Are we missing? What? What happened? Okay. Let's just start from here and then we'll click punch in. Oh, that's funny because we're not actually recording. Ha 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 ha. Silly me, silly me. This time we'll be in record mode. Do we want to do that? In a world of my design, everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Trying to think. Okay, I think we can do something probably similar to this. Let's just play along right now, and then we'll figure it out. Actually, in order to hear this, I need to play the whole thing. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay. Crossing all the lines, saying I'm just fine, seeing all the signs. In a world I think I like that. In a world I have a problem with hitting this specific string, and it just sounds awful every time I do it. Man, I gotta do something with this hair. It's being a nightmare for me right now. Go away. Okay, there we go. Problem semi-fixed. Now it just looks like a giant furball inside of my head. Okay, let's try this again. That's okay. Crossing all the lines, saying I'm just fine, seeing all the signs. In a world by design, things perfectly imbalanced. I don't know why I stopped there when technically I needed to finish off the phrase with a another thingy. Okay, hang on. Let's do some solving very quickly. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Crossing all the lines, saying I'm just fine, seeing all the signs. In a world my design, everything's perfectly. In a world my design, everything's perfectly imbalanced in my mind and in my soul. Let's retry that. I did not like that. In the world my design, everything's perfectly imbalanced
in my mind and in
Try that again. I did not like that either.
the world of my design. Everything's perfectly in balance in my mind and in my soul.
There we go. That I am pleased with. As close as possible, and then throw it over here. Okay.
In the world, everything's perfectly in balance in my mind. In the world of my design, everything's perfectly in balance. In the world of my design, everything's perfectly in balance in my mind and in my soul. Through the loudness and the silence, I am taking on this toll. I keep crossing all the lines, keeping my whole life in place. I keep saying I'm just fine, but maybe that's okay.
It's better to do with a pick. Okay. Overall, I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I think we made some pretty good progress. We got the drums fixed. We got the guitar fully ripped out. I think all that's pretty much left to do is the vocals and then the final mixing and mastering, which I will probably leave to myself for probably another day this week that I'm not busy. But this is where we're gonna have to end. Any friends that are alive right now? Let's see who is live right now. We've got the lovely Katie Wee playing Stardew. Should we go Raider? I think we should go Raider. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna play some chords from a song coming up in an upcoming release, along with this one. Nah, it probably sounds better without the muddy guitar sound effects. Beginning of the year, you'll know what this is. There goes the bridge. A nice off-sounding chord. Hey man, new song. Coming up in I don't know when. I don't have a release date yet. But this song, that song, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek as to what's in it. Ooh. Ooh, we've got like 7 songs in here. Ooh, what could it be? Ooh. Okay. Anyway. This was a pretty fun stream. I enjoyed it. We might do more of these in the future. As I said, they're more sporadic than anything else. But there is a reason why I'm live so often. Maybe when it comes down to it, I can share. But for now, I don't think I can. So, ow. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Go show the lovely Katie some love. We will probably do another stream like this in the future when I have another track that's ready. Hopefully, that might be next week. I'm hoping. I'm okay with doing like a 1.5 hour stream every week if that's what it takes. So, anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. Catch y'all sometime in the future. Bye-bye.